I can hear a little bit of you through your speakers, by the way.
Okay. Let me turn my speakers down. And let me make sure your camera's in there too, because we can't see our guests.
You still haven't added me back on LinkedIn? To be fair, I haven't added you.
I'm not adding you. Switch my speakers. Sound. Microphone. No, that's what I want. But can you turn on my audio though? Thank you. Testing. You still won't turn on. That's so dope. It's so dope that you do that.
Yep.
Show all devices. Oh, this is so useless. All right. You might just have to hear me twice. Actually, there's a setting somewhere in here that like blocks it from hearing you. Mute this guest. No. Mute this mic. No. Mute the speaker. Because if you're hearing me twice, there's some other mute setting. We got the master.
I mean, I hear it fine right now. It's just I heard an echo when you started streaming because I think you were still playing some of the audio.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not doing that anymore. All right. Well, we're live. Oh, we were live? No, we're live. And then your camera is on, according to this thing. Yeah, I see you. Why can't I see you on this thing? I wish I gotta get more efficient about making like the one button click starter thing work because it's not very efficient.
Just set up like a non-software engineer thing rather than something a streamer could use.
That's what I have. I got Restream, and then I have one button click to start. But
clearly you don't have the Elgato streaming deck.
Oh, I got a regular. Actually, I do have a stream deck. It's over here.
I don't.
It's not plugged in. I'm not using it, but I mean it exists. All right, let's go. What are we making? We're about to do some vibe coding. I don't know what we're building. So here's an idea. Let's go on a resale website. Let's see what websites are being sold right now. Buy a website. No, not a domain. I want to buy the whole thing. Like Flippa alternative. There's another one I like. I don't really like Flippa. Acquire. I'm cool with Acquire. The founder's dope. All right, let's go to Acquire. Let's see. Let's log in. I should have a login on Acquire. Boop. It's going to ask me for anything. I hope not. All right, so the goal is to build something. Let's start from scratch. Let's build a company, and let's see what's profitable right now in the SaaS marketplace on Acquire. Highlight the price. Let's see. Let's build why don't we build? You're looking for some side income. Let's build a $10,000 piece of site. We don't have to build. Here's the thing. Everybody wants to get into this space, and I don't think we have to necessarily build something that's making a gajillion dollars. I don't think we need to build something that makes $1 million. You know, why not build something that makes an extra $10,000, an extra $20,000?
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. So here's a pretty crowded space. Somewhere in this segment, there's somewhere between 13 to 60 grand in revenue. Is that the food? Alexander, go tell your sister to turn off the oven. Hey, buddy. He's not listening.
Is that Lex?
Yes. Alexander, go tell your sister to turn off the oven. Go tell your sister to turn off the oven. Or turn off the oven. Go turn off the oven. Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Answering all these questions. I could have did that. All right. Let's see what's winning right now. So between $13,000 and $65,000 of revenue. Boom. We have, how many companies do we have here? I'm sorry, I got my phone blocking it so I can't see. So currently there are 6 companies in this space. Can I get more? No, this is the newest one. There's no more.
So what's in the
Your dinner. All-in-one SaaS tool, servicing, managing product listings across multiple marketplaces. SEO backlink. I don't know if I trust SEO tools right now, given our climate of AI and people just using ChatGPT to find
How
things.
there's anti-SEO AI tools now?
Yeah, I don't know if I would build that. Let's see. AI-powered tool to discover trending dropshipping products through TikTok ads. Let's see. A SaaS platform for inventory, QuickBooks. Build a SMM tool for content teams to plan, create, and publish faster. That sounds actually pretty interesting. All-in-one.
I did that for small business for a while. It was honestly pretty nice.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah. I did digital marketing. I had part of it was SMM.
I don't know what even SMM means. Let me go look this up.
Social media management. I'm a little old for the first 2 words.
Oh, word. You know what? This says social media marketing. So one of you are right.
Oh, wow.
Foot in your mouth there, buddy. All right, let's do one of these. Build SMM tool on platform AI chatbots and image generation as played.
FYI, I'm going to be using chat version of Claude and GPT because that is what normal people would use, and they wouldn't go through the setup to put Klein in there.
All right, whatever. AI powered tool to discover trending dropshipping products through TikTok ads. So the things that I think are most interesting are going to be between this SMM and the tool to discover trending dropshipping products. Where do you sit? What say you?
I'd say dropshipping is a little hit and miss of a game. I would say if somebody wants to create a SaaS platform / gaming skill that'll make them a little bit of money at the end of the month, social media management is going to be a good one.
All right. Let's go. All right, so let's build this one. We're going to build, develop. All right, so we're offering a fully developed and maintained social media management. Management. Look at that. You win. Platform for building seamless collaboration between teams and clients. The tool includes post scheduling, task management, AI-powered recommendations for optimal posting times to increase engagement. Built on modern, scalable technologies, the system is tested live and integrates with major social media APIs. All right, so side tangent. I said I would never integrate with a social media API ever again. After my last startup, where we made Instagram shoppable just via the comments, and what happened is Instagram shut down their API for privacy concerns.
So they can make the shop.
And then they pushed everything we did with the buy button to the ad platform. So where we had a free button, and we were just building the e-commerce platform out, they said no free buttons. You pay for Meta ads, and in the name of privacy, they made their buy button. So I said I would never use a social media API because you are at the whim of the social media product. I also did something for Twitter, and then Twitter changed their API, and then
they changed their whole company.
Well, they changed everything, right? And then before that was Google Plus. Did something with Google Plus, and well, that's no longer in existence. So I just steer away from social media APIs because It's like it's not a game you can win. Social media management is one thing, but dealing with the social media APIs, that's a whole nother thing. Can't stand it. With that being said, do I want to get into this space? Heck no. Is there another way to look at this? Dang. Let's call this an exercise. I don't even want to call this vibe coding for founders. I call this an exercise in finding a startup to build. And then we'll actually go through the process of building.
Let's start from the web interface. I have approximate 4 hours a day. Monday through Friday after work hours. And approximate 8 hours per day.
What you pulling up? Let's switch cameras. What we got going on here?
A few online software small businesses. I didn't spell correctly. For startups, I can build from my desk. Potential. Let's keep it light, right?
Okay.
Let's keep it light. To earn a potential extra, say $10,000 a year.
10K, extra 10K.
Now my best friend is going to reply to me.
I don't know what he's saying. What is he saying?
Digital course creation, totally not a good, guys.
Oh.
Custom software development, no-code app development, Bubble, Webflow, Airtable, niche newsletter, content monetization. I like this idea. What if we could dig into a non-technical user some awareness of how to use AI tools, but I don't have software developer experience. That's what I'm talking about.
That's too general. I figured we'd come up with something general, high level ideas, digital product, virtual assistant services, affiliate marketing.
Why don't we just pick an avenue to then find a niche, right? We could say we want to go, let's say like we're creative, or let's say we are okay with selling hard goods. Like if we can pick one of those avenues and just drill down into a niche, then we can start building that out.
Sounds dope.
No. Sure. Creative is a noun now. I'm a creative that likes working with my hands and I'm comfortable. Can't spell. Selling.
Hey, did you turn off the oven?
Also come.
While you're drilling down, I'm going to take my kids' dinner out the oven and drill down to something.
Yep. Awesome. I'm also comfortable with art. I want to give this as much specificity as possible. I'm also trying to simulate being someone who does these tools every day inside the Code Turbo. So starting off conversationally, and then we're going to dial further down into the real business idea. So starting off with comfortable selling hard goods, creative, comfortable with digital art. I don't have an interest in course creation or in AI-powered content. I am a content. You know what? Or AI-powered content. See what it comes up with, and we're going to start drilling even deeper into these niches. Print on demand via Etsy. That's a pretty cool one. I think there's a way we can expand this into also Arrow. Digital design, logo design, graphics, etc. Handmade goods, e-commerce, so creating goods and selling through Etsy. This could kind of fit with the first one, so I'm not against it. And then let's say hybrid physical products, physical art pieces, spell load custom commission work. So these are all honestly 4 of these low-key mean the same thing. So let's get a little. Let's go a little narrow with it. I'm gonna say I like the idea of selling art and clothing. Can we start building say a 1 week plan to get my streetwear. We're making a streetwear brand.
Do not read properties of undefined people. Come on. We gotta work on our error messaging.
Unique animated art styles.
All right, where are you landing? Where is this?
So I wanted to dig into the creative thing, and then half of these are low-key the same thing. So we're starting a streetwear brand that sells t-shirts and art. And I'm telling you to give me a plan to get that up and running with an online place in a week.
Oh, a streetwear brand.
I haven't sent the prompt yet, so really we can make anything with just replacing these 2 words.
All right, bet. It's kind of cheesy, but let's do a streetwear shop. So we're going away from SaaS and we're going into streetwear.
Well, there's still a SaaS component to this because I want somebody to be empowered to actually build their website and their marketplace.
I don't know if there's a SaaS component here. Keep going. Let's see where you land. We have 4 minutes to land somewhere. I like to kind of get a plan going in the next 15 minutes.
Drafting artifact. You just like do this for fun at this point. Okay. Good first steps. I would say for a creative, this started off okay.
All right, what we got? Let's see. Day 1.
I gave it time constraints earlier.
Okay.
The start of the prompt was I have 4 hours a day on weekdays and 8 hours a day on Saturday and Sunday. So that's why it's telling me morning, evening. This could also probably be done all in one evening if you want. To be honest, 2 hours is already general for this stuff. If you know a little bit about social media, the only things you'll be doing that are brand new are domain availability and stuff like that. See, set up business, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I love how even AI, which you call X, that is hilarious. Let's see. Website setup. Set up a Shopify store. Honestly, that is a pretty smart move to start off if you're going to be selling stuff. Choose streetwear friendly theme. It even gives me the Shopify themes that I can shop for, which is pretty cool. Because if I knew nothing about websites, that would be sick. Upload logo and colors. Let's see. Some of this goes into. Some of this goes into like actually doing analytics. Some of this goes into see everything in a SaaS, Mark. Some of this goes into Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel. I'm gonna say zoom in your plan. I already have let's say 5 shirts and prints ready to ship. Let's just say that. Because it's telling me to spend some of my time finalizing features. I'm a creative that wants to sell streetwear. I'm probably in the room meeting on that, so we're just going to keep going. I'm getting cost now too. Interesting.
I ain't worried about that. Cost should be 0.
Yeah, but cost is never 0 when you're doing anything. Unless you make your own website from scratch. I think most people would rather focus on their core business offering than making their website from scratch. We are software engineers. We would rather focus on making our own website from scratch because it's fun. So finalize all of this. Let's see. Now I'm gonna say addition to this artifact. Step by step guide for the Shopify specific portions of this plan. I haven't used Shopify or any site builder before. I don't know that it's a site builder, but that's fine. We're acting and Vibe making our own streetwear brand. Shout out to Kane Mayfield. We're writing those descriptions now.
Hey, let me tell you something. If ever I were to zoom in on something, it would be that.
TOS?
100% drip for another sun. Let me see.
Okay. Cool. So this is giving me honestly, this is actually very good basic directions. So it's giving
this is too
me
complicated.
Start my Shopify account, pick a theme. I'd like that it gives me some of these themes that already work with the streetwear. Moving on. This is also all stuff that I have done before AI actually worked. So back in the good old days, you could get GPT to say whatever you wanted. So. Okay, I have a launch plan that is 7 days with 4 hours a week, day and 2 hours. I have how to set up Shopify. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
On Shopify.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I don't like your idea.
All right.
It's too complicated.
You want to go with that?
So, I'm trying to figure out how to sell shovels to people who are looking for gold. I feel like if you're on Shopify, you're looking for gold. So where's my shovel?
Why don't you just become an integrator? Why don't you just become like a Shopify integrator? You could do that for a dime on the dollar, and then never have to. And then your clients never have to pay Shopify for a full setup.
Yeah. So what is it like to get into the Shopify App Store? These are
I used to know. I don't have that account anymore.
Fun fact: I built one of the first Shopify stores.
Interesting.
It's way back in the day.
Back then, it must have been called eBay.
Yeah. This was back in 2000. I want to say this was 2008 or 9. It was 2008 or 9. It had to be like 2009. They barely had documentation at this time. They were brand new, barely had documentation. And I was jumping in building one of the first stores. It was as robust as it is today. Start sourcing, finding people. This is kind of where I was going. It looks like someone's doing this, but we might be able to beat them on pricing. On 85 5-star boats. They have a lot of 5-star boats. All right. So you brought up a great point. And I'm going to take that point and I want to run with it.
The integration?
I think product descriptions suck. People write very general, vague product descriptions. I want to make them interesting. I want to make them funny. I want to make them intriguing read worthy, and just interesting. There's
We're
an
going
app.
tandem right now because I'm shifting this to be I want to be a Shopify integrator, so it's working with what you're doing.
Great. So instead of just doing, I want to write descriptions, which there's ones that exist. So this one exists, and I can look at their price point, which is pretty good. Here's another really popular one with let's check their price point. All of them basically have about the same price point. SEO, AI product descriptions, Jodel, AI product descriptions, simple, powerful. Yeah, they're right around the same price point, and they're pretty good. So I want to take that. Let's do that. Let's do product descriptions, but make them interesting, funny, or something descriptive about the product description, and run with that. So something descriptive. Let's see, fun product descriptions. Let me ask this guy. Let's ask chat. Chat. I think now we're using different tools. I think product descriptions suck.
We don't use the product. Service offering on writing effective and humorous.
Seasonal remix. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I think we got something. We got something.
I'm doing I'm focusing mine the same way that you're doing yours, which is you focus my service on effective and humorous copy to sell goods online. I want the core of the business model to revolve around that copywriting.
All right, so here's what happened. Session 1, I didn't plan on coding in session 1 for anyone who's watching. I didn't plan on coding in session 1. I just kind of wanted to brainstorm. Everybody wants to skip steps. They want to go, all right, well, I'm vibe coding, so let me just come up with my cool idea. I think there should be order in things, and I don't think you can skip every step. And so, I mean, why not go through this process and figure out, all right, if I'm going to build something, what am I going to build? I'm really going, if I was going to make an extra $10,000 a year, 10 to however many excess $1,000 a year, realistically, would I build? I wouldn't just go build anything. And I wouldn't build anything that wasn't interesting. I'll be honest with you, a Shopify store is just not interesting to me. It's been done.
Real.
So I'm like, if I want to make an extra 10 grand, it's probably not going to be on e-commerce. It's probably not going to be on drop shipping. So on one end, I want to make it interesting. And on the other end, I do want to have some unique value proposition. Writing product descriptions, we can just do a quick, again, we want to see, is there a marketplace for this? Is there money involved in this? Yes, we can just look this up. There is a marketplace for this because these apps exist. So there is a existing marketplace for this. All right, well, great. Do I become them? No, they already exist. The only thing I can try to beat these guys on is price. If I have to beat someone on price, it's a race to the bottom. So if I lower my prices, then it's going to be who wins at the bottom. And if I'm racing to the bottom, then no one wins. Because the result of my business is that I have to keep lowering my price in order to get any leverage. I don't want to lower my price to get any leverage. I want to have the most unique value proposition in the space. I think a unique value proposition in this particular space is that AI currently is writing product descriptions, but they're not interesting. They describe the product exactly. There's so many stores out there that are describing the products exactly. What if you describe something interesting, maybe something funny, something unique about it, and describe the product? What happens then? Well, it's also not only unique to the product, but it's also unique for your SEO. Why? Because people are coming, going, because, hey, they're sharing this. Look at this product description page, and they're sharing it. And now you got something interesting that's happening that wasn't happening.
They're also indirectly, they're immediately back to your products, which does a lot for SEO.
here we go. So
from an OG.
Indirectly, we're creating backlinks. People are sharing. We're covering SEO and your product description. And ultimately, you're going to increase in sales. Outside of just not being interesting. I think that's where there's an opportunity in the spaces. I don't know. I'm not looking for $1 billion opportunity. I'm not looking for $1 million opportunity. Do I see this as a $10,000 opportunity? Absolutely. Is this something that can be vibe coded? Absolutely. So this is where we're going. And it literally took, I don't know, we got on at 5 something. And it took, all right, so it took about 45 minutes to figure this out. And then what's going to happen in the next session, we're going to flush out. So we're probably going to flush out a few more things about the plan a little bit more offline, come back and start building. But I did want to show.
Let's flush it out online and then start the vibe coding too. I'm kidding. We can do it offline.
Yeah.
but I will say, like, you could get as someone who's done some of these services myself, even getting a pricing guide. The pricing guide's not off. Getting a guide to start pricing some of these services.
We don't have to. They gave us the guide. They already gave us the guide. So we're going to be priced right around where they're priced.
Yep.
And these guys are pretty good.
Not to mention, like, for people that are unfamiliar with using AI, like, we can directly pull some of the pricing results from. For example, up here I said TikTok Shop, Shopify pricing. It'll directly grab some of these results, so I don't actually have to go in and do a lot of that research by myself. It's always good to double check, but the fact that it's basing it on actual web pages and articles is nice. It's a plus.
Yeah. So we'll do a little bit more research, but I really wanted the process to be seen, that, you know, you don't just pull ideas out your butt and, you know, all of a sudden you're in business. There's actual thought behind it. And you have to think within reason, is this actually possible? Honestly, most ideas I hear are just, they're either, I wouldn't say they're not possible. I just don't think they're practical for a short period of time, and a short amount of work.
I think great ideas require great execution, but a good idea only really requires good execution. And if you start with a good idea, you can always make it great later on. You can get great based on scale. Anything else like that. But you start with something simple that's repeatable enough that you can create a little bit of a revenue stream from it, then that revenue stream can take you successful.
I dig that. With that being said, I like where this is going. Let's go to a session 2 and see where we take this thing.
When is that, by the way?
You know what? I think I might want to do this once a week, and let's see what, after 8 weeks we should have a demo day. I want to plan for a demo day. So let's say 8 weeks from now, we do a demo. It's Tuesday. I'm like looking at my calendar all over the place. Can I pull up my calendar here? No, I won't pull up my calendar for everybody to see. Let me see.
Is basketball on the calendar?
Basketball is always on the calendar. I promise. It's always on the calendar.
That's the only other place he goes except for that desk you see is butted.
Yeah. So 8 weeks from now puts us at 1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm assuming some of the vibe coding sessions we might spend a little bit more time. So we might be walking through some of the stuff that you'll need to ask. /note. The terminology that we use is specific to people who are developers. So we will do our best to break that out of the way.
Do I make this open source? I really don't care. October 7th is where that puts us.
Oh, that's too close to Halloween.
What? All right, demo day is October 7th. I'll be 8 weeks from now. Did I just do that anyway? No, I didn't. That's demo day. And then 4 weeks from now, we'll have a mini demo, which puts us somewhere around September. So 4 weeks, we have a mini demo. 8 weeks from now, we'll have a demo day, and we'll go live on whatever thing we're going live on, and we'll have a real thing that's going to get real money. And just going to hit the on button. And then we'll vibe code marketing, all that. But I want to just create a series of just like, how do you go from X to Y to Z, and just start putting that stuff out public. So this is episode 1. I don't know what episode 2 is looking like. I just want to make sure I'm creating content in the space. I have other content coming. Vic has some content coming. I'm going to tag him. And then this will be just like the one thing that we have. And maybe find some other things. But I don't know. Maybe do 6 of these at once. I don't know. I'm just going to start building stuff. Here we are.
Yep. I mean, also this is to show you that you can. Times are tough. Eggs are getting expensive. Dairy's kind of high up there.
Eggs are coming down. Eggs came down.
All right. Well, that doesn't help much.
Yep.
But I mean, hey, like we said, starting with $1 billion ideas kind of tough. A lot of $1 billion ideas were ideas that were just good enough to get funded, and then they became $1 billion ideas once they had the resources. So we're gonna start small, and then we're gonna make things big.
Cool. All right, folks. Wow. I think I'm going to just go ahead and end on that note. Yep. That's the end of that. Where's my off button? Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us.